The absolute insanity that has been the first half of 2026 ain't got nothing on what's to come. The universe is about to slam on that gas pedal, people, and we gonna go from 0 to 60 real quick. This next week will probably be the last period of calm that we experience for the rest of the year. You pretty much have from today, June 22nd to June 29th to take a breath, get your bearings, and prepare yourself for what's to come. Because after June 29th, the universe is going all gas, no brakes. June 29th marks the beginning of a global shift in human consciousness and a restructuring of power. Reality as you know it is about to fundamentally change forever. Yes, this carries major implications for the entire collective, but it will also have a profound effect on each individual's life. And guess what? We're breaking down all of that information in this video. So I'm asking that you please help me get this information out there. I can't do it by myself. I need your help. Please hit all the buttons: like, favorite, share, repost, and in the comments, I want you to put, I am ready for what comes next. Now let's get started. We have a lot of information to unpack and very little time to do so. Let's start with numerology. In numerology, 2026 is a universal 10 year. And in numerology, the number 10 is the number of infinite potential. It gives us the ability to destroy the old so that something new can be created. The higher octave of 10 is 28. 28 is the number of the matrix. We live in a Saturn moon matrix. Saturn takes 28 years to get through all 12 zodiac signs, and the moon takes 28 days to get through all 12 zodiac signs. Now check this out. In numerology, the word chosen has a numerological value of 28. That is because it is the mission of the chosen ones to shift the matrix into the next phase. Now, when we reduce the number 28, 2 plus 8 is 10, 1 plus 0 is 1. In numerology, the number 1 is the number of action, authenticity, and authority. So before the chosen ones can take action, they have to first step into their authenticity and stand on their authority. Now remember that, because we're going to come back to that concept in a minute. But if you feel like you are one of the chosen, in the comments, I want you to put, I am a chosen one. 2026 is also a year of the fire horse. In spirituality, the element of fire represents destruction and creation. It burns away the old so that something new can be built. The horse itself symbolizes action and forward momentum. All of this is the foundation. So now we need to talk about the significance of June 29th. On June 29th, Jupiter officially moves into Leo. When this happens, it creates an astrological configuration that astrologers have been talking about for decades. This planetary alignment is known as Barbel's basket. It's called that because it was first talked about by a man named Andre Barbel, a world-renowned astrologer who used astrology to make 3 major predictions throughout the course of his life. His first prediction was the fall of the Berlin Wall, and it happened. His second prediction was the 2020 pandemic, and it happened. His third prediction was for 2026. And he predicted in the summer of 2026, we would start to see a global shift, a shift in human consciousness, and a restructuring of power. He said this was because of Pluto in Aquarius, Saturn and Neptune in Aries, Uranus in Gemini, and Jupiter in Leo. All of these planets are in position except for Jupiter, but on June 29th, Jupiter officially enters Leo and the final piece of the puzzle falls into place. See, Pluto in Aquarius reveals hidden power at the top and redistributes it amongst the collective. Saturn and Neptune in Aries dissolve old rigid structures, making way for something new. Uranus in Gemini tells us that there will be a major technological and spiritual advancement and the transition to renewable clean energy. And Jupiter in Leo is the rise and expansion of the authentic sovereign self. But there are 2 more astrological transitions taking place shortly after Jupiter enters Leo that Andre Barbel didn't really talk about, but I think are just as, if not even more important. And that's the North Node entering Aquarius and the South Node entering Leo. See, the South Node represents your stability and what makes you feel comfortable. Leo represents the authentic self. The North Node represents your soul's purpose, your mission, your destiny, and Aquarius represents the collective. And this brings us back to what I was talking about earlier when I said the chosen ones need to step into their authenticity and stand on their authority. And that's so that they can move towards their soul's mission, which is in service to the collective. Only by you embracing your true authentic self can you even start moving towards the completion of your soul's mission. But how do you find out what your soul's mission is? How do you figure out what you're meant to be doing? The answer to that question is in your birth chart. Look and see where the North Node, the South Node, and Saturn are located and where those energies intersect. That tells you what your soul's mission is. And while you're looking at your birth chart, look and see where Aquarius, Aries, Gemini, and Leo are all located, because that tells you which areas of your life are affected and activated by Barbel's basket and what you need to be doing in those areas of your life in order to align yourself with this reality shifting energy. So from here, you have a couple of different options. You can either A, go to the internet, do your own research, and figure out what all this means for you according to your individual birth chart. But if you don't want to do your own research, if you want to skip that process and you just want all the information given to you sitting in your email within 48 hours, go over to my profile, click the link in my bio, or go to blindzacreadings.com and get yourself a Bible of You or an All of You. Because right now, both the Bible of You and All of You are coming with 2 free bonus readings specifically designed to give you all of that information. The first free bonus reading is the Soul's Mission reading. That reading will explain your soul's mission and the specific steps you need to start taking in order to complete it. The second free bonus reading is the Bar Bolts Basket reading. That reading explains which areas of your life are affected and activated by this planetary alignment and what you need to do in those areas of your life in order to align yourself with this reality shifting energy. Those two readings are free with each Bible of you and all of you. And right now, both the Bible of you and all of you are currently discounted over $150 off. And if you use the promo code CHOSEN, you'll get an additional 10% off on top of that $150 discount. Both the Bible of you and all of you are massive, massive packages of readings that I personally put together and email to you. Besides those two free bonus readings, you'll also get the most in-depth birth chart reading you can get on the market right now. You'll receive an accurate copy of your birth chart along with a detailed breakdown of what every aspect of it means. You'll also get a full numerology profile reading. That's a reading on not just your day number and life path number, but on all 10 numbers in your numerology profile. You will also receive a full Chinese zodiac reading. This is a reading on all 4 of your Chinese zodiac elements and animals. You will also get a Chinese zodiac calendar telling you your lucky days, unlucky days, the days to take action, and the days to lay low over the next year. And both the Bible of you and all of you tell you everything you have coming up over the next year according to numerology, astrology, and the Chinese zodiac. The difference between the Bible of you and the all of you, they both contained everything I just said before, but the all of you contains 3 times more information and 3 times more readings. So all the readings I just listed are 3 times bigger in the all of you, plus the all of you contains a karmic debt reading, a love, romance, and relationship reading, a get that bag reading. That's going to tell you how you're meant to get wealthy according to numerology, astrology, and the Chinese zodiac. You'll also receive a manifestation reading. This will tell you what type of manifestor you are out of the 144 different types, give you 11 detailed ways that you specifically manifest in the fastest, most efficient way, along with 11 things you need to remove from your life because those things are hindering your manifestations. The all of you also includes a Kundalini Awakening fasting schedule for the next year. This is going to tell you how to complete your Kundalini Awakening every single month and the days you need to fast each month in order to do so. The all of you also comes with an Astrology 101 course that I've designed to teach you how to read and understand astrology the same way I do. Like I mentioned before, the Bible of you and all of you are both currently discounted over $150 off. And if you use the promo code CHOSEN, you'll get an additional 10% off on top of that $150 discount. And look, if you don't want a reading from me and you would rather do your own research, I get it. I understand. I have a free birth chart calculator that you're more than welcome to use at the link in my bio as well.